Welcome to this online Yin Yang yoga class. What you will need for this class is a yoga mat and a few pillows. You can either take some bed pillows or pillows from the couch, and a blanket to keep yourself warm during Shavasana and the end of the class. We will start in a child's pose, coming to hands and knees, bringing the knees a little bit wider than the hips and letting the hips drop to the heels, bringing your arms in front of the head and letting your forehead touch the floor. Now take this rest to focus your attention inward. Relaxing the arms, the shoulders. Feeling a natural stretch in the spine. Lower back. Letting the hips sink down. Feeling a nice stretch at the knees and the ankles. And connect to your breath in your lower belly. Feeling the rhythm, natural rhythm of your breath. Feeling the ribs slightly moving outward on every inhale and relaxing every outhale. And on your next inhale, we are going to walk our hands slightly to the left, feeling a stretch on the right side of the body. Lifting also the forehead a little bit off the floor, placing it a little bit to the left. Bringing more awareness to the whole right side of the body. One last breath here. And then on your next inhale, walking the hands back to the middle. And then all the way to the right. Letting your forehead rest. And breathing towards the left side of the ribs. Connecting to the body. Feel how it's doing at this moment without wanting to change anything at all. Awareness of your breath. And then on your next inhale, walking the hands back to the center. And coming to hands and knees. Coming to a neutral tabletop position with the knees underneath the hips and the wrists underneath the shoulders. Starting with some cat stretches by arching the back, and when you inhale, opening the chest, looking up, and exhale, rounding the spine. Inhaling for a count of 4, lifting the hips up, opening the front body, and exhale, rounding the back, relaxing the head and the neck. Inhaling 4 counts, And exhaling for 4 counts. Inhaling. And exhaling, pressing your hands and knees into the floor. 2 more times. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. Movement follows the breath. Inhaling, arching the back. And exhaling, rounding the back. Neutral spine, belly tucked in a little bit. And then we breathe in, we bring our head and our hips to the left. Exhale, come to a neutral spine. Inhale, head and hips to the right. Exhale, come to the center. Inhale to the left, lengthening the right side of the body. Exhale, neutral spine. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the center. Inhaling, compressing the left side of the body. Exhaling, neutral spine. Inhaling to the right. Exhaling to the center. Inhaling last time to the left. Exhale to the center. Inhale to the right. And exhale to the center. Come to a neutral spine. Inhale, right arm, left leg off the floor. Exhale, bring your knee and your elbow together, making yourself small. Inhaling, lengthening. Exhale. Inhaling all the way up. Keep your pelvis tucked in. Exhale, making yourself small. Keep looking down while lengthening the neck. Inhale and exhale. Inhale all the way up and stay here. Keep on breathing while you're pushing your toes and fingertips away from each other. Then you can place your right hand down again underneath the shoulder. You can bend the left knee and you can try, keep your leg up and try to touch your head with your toes. You inhale all the way up and you exhale again, you round the spine. You inhale up, arch the back, look up, opening the throat. Exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and last time exhale, rounding the back. Then lengthen your left leg again and come to a neutral pelvic floor, keeping the belly tucked in. And you can lengthen again the right arm for a Superman position. Keep on breathing. And then we're going to open sideways to an airplane position. So when you inhale, you bring your right arm to the right, left leg to the left. And you exhale and you bring them forward and to the back again. Inhale, opening to the side. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last time, inhale and exhale. Place your hand and your knee back on the floor, making some cat stretches in between. Again, inhaling, arching the back. Exhale, rounding. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. come to a neutral spine. Inhale, left arm, right leg off the floor. Exhale, elbow to the knee. Inhaling, lift. Exhaling, making yourself small. Finding the balance by compressing the lower belly, engaging your core. Inhaling up and exhale one last time. Inhale up and hold while keep on breathing. Pressing again your toes away from your fingertips, looking down, sucking the belly in. And then you can lower the left hand, keep the right leg up, bend the knee. And on an inhale, arch the back, look up. Exhale, rounding the back, knee to nose. Inhaling up, see if you can touch your head with your toes. Exhale, round. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. One last time. Exhale, round. Inhale up, come to a neutral spine again, lifting your left leg, left arm, coming to the airplane. So on an exhale, bring your left hand to the left, right leg to the right, and come to neutral. Inhale, exhale, airplane. Inhaling, lengthening, exhale. Inhale, exhale, one last time. Inhale and exhale, bring your knee and your hand down again. Come to a brief child's pose and take a few breaths here, a few moments of rest. Then we're coming back to all fours. Your hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to warm up the hamstrings by tilting the toes into the floor, lifting the hips up for our first downward facing dog. And here you can bend one knee at a time. Keep lifting the hips up. Pressing the armpits down, making sure you have stability by bringing the fingers wide apart, taking a few deep breaths. Then from here, we're going to walk our hands to the back, so keep the feet where they are. And when you are all the way at the end of the yoga mat, bringing your feet hip width apart and folding down. You can grab the elbows, letting your head drop, releasing any tension in the neck and in the shoulders. If it feels nice, you can shake the head. Being aware of the weight in your feet, evenly distribute the weight on both feet. And breathe. If you wish, you can breathe out through the mouth on a big exhale to release tension. One last breath. You can release the arms, and on your next inhale, walk your hands forward again, coming to a plank position. all the way to the front of the yoga mat, bringing your whole body in one straight line. Wrists below the shoulders. Stay here and engage your core. Inhaling for 4 counts. Exhaling, coming to a downward facing dog, pressing the hips up. Stay here. Inhale, coming to a plank position, keeping your feet and hands where they are. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhaling, engaging your core, look, coming forward. Exhale, lengthen the whole spine and the back of the legs. Inhale, plank. And one last time, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come to a plank position. Bring your knees, your chest and your chin towards the floor. Your elbows are small alongside the ribs. Inhale for a cobra position. Exhale, pressing the hands into the floor, coming back to a downward facing dog. Inhale for a count of 4. Exhale for a count of 4. Again, inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, come to a plank position again. Move your upper body to the front. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to the floor. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 breath in and out. Coming to a plank. Inhale. Exhale all the way down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhale. And exhale. 1 last breath in your downward facing dog. Then when you inhale, come to a plank position again. Bring your upper body to the front and exhale, gradually come down to the floor and stay here. Keep your hands where they are underneath the shoulders. Point the toes to the back. Bring the big toes a little bit together, engaging your legs, so lifting the kneecaps off the floor and lift the chest for cobra. Really using the strength of the muscles in the back, only slightly pressing your hands into the floor. See if you can lift your hands off the floor for 1 moment and feel which muscles are working there in the back. Keep on breathing. And gradually bring your forehead down to the floor again, bringing the arms overhead, making yourself tall. And now we're going to lift both arms and legs off the floor while pressing the navel into the yoga mat, looking down, lengthening the neck. Engage all the muscles in your body. Try to keep your lower back as neutral as possible by engaging your core. Moving on to swimming. Start moving your arms and legs in opposite directions. Keep looking down. Keep lengthening. 2 last breaths here. And on your next exhale, come all the way down and take a little rest. Placing your hands underneath the shoulders again to be able to press yourself back to a child's pose. Resting the forehead on the floor, rounding the spine here for a moment. See if you can bring your breath all the way to the lower back, letting the hips sink down to the heels. And then slide your body forward. Again, placing your hands down, tucking the toes under for downward facing dog. And in your downward facing dog, you can walk your hands to the back of the yoga mat again to come to a forward fold. Keep the feet where they are. Bring them hip width apart. And folding down. Take 2 deep breaths. If you want, you can exhale through the mouth. Releasing the arms on the exhale. Inhaling halfway up. Keep your fingertips on the floor. Exhale, folding down. Coming all the way up. Inhale. With a straight back, looking between your thumbs. Exhale, release the arms and interlace your hands on the lower back. Inhaling, lifting the chest. Exhale, folding forward. Releasing any tension in the neck and in the shoulders. Taking a few breaths. Last deep breath. Then on your next inhale, come all the way up. Releasing your arms, coming to a standing position. Then slowly start to round the spine, bring your chin to the chest. And coming down 1 vertebrae at a time until your hands are touching the floor again. Coming forward to a downward facing dog, walking the hands to the front of the yoga mat while keeping the hips lifted. Look down, release the head. And then on your next inhale, we're going to raise the right leg all the way up. Stay here. Exhale, bend the knee and bring the heel down towards your buttock. Inhaling up. Doing that again. Exhale, bending the knee. Inhale, raise the leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale up. And exhale, place your right leg in front of the yoga mat next to your right thumb. You can lower your left knee to the floor and keep your hands alongside your right foot. See if your right knee is above the heel. Make sure your knee is in a 90-degree angle. While keeping your fingertips on the floor, inhale and press your chest forward. And then exhale, lengthen the front leg and press the hips to the back. Inhaling, pushing your hips forward. And exhale, pressing to the back, bring your nose to your knee. Inhale, come to the front. And exhale, stretch that front hamstring, come to the back. Inhale forward. Exhale to the back. Last time. Inhale forward. Stay here. And come 1 level up so you can place your hands on your front knee. See if you can bring your hands overhead. Looking up, hands facing each other, pressing your pubic bone to the front, opening the front side of the body and having a nice arch here in the back. Keep breathing. Then look to the front, placing your hands towards each other, going to a twist. So you place your left elbow on the outside of the right knee, pressing the hands firmly to each other and twisting to the right. We'll keep pressing the hips forward, looking over the right shoulder to the ceiling. On every inhale, you lengthen the spine. On every exhale, you see if you can twist a little bit deeper here. Last 2 breaths. And on your next exhale, come to the center. You can place your right hand on the outside of your right foot. Lift the left knee off the floor and place your back foot alongside the small edge of the yoga mat. So the heels are aligned and the feet are in opposite directions. Lift the left arm off the floor for an extended side angle stretch. Look towards your upper hand, lengthening here the whole left side of the body. Try to bring the shoulders above each other. And every inhale you lengthen the left arm more up, pressing the arms away from each other. And ripping your yoga mat apart with your feet. On your next exhale, you can look down again. Coming to a warrior 2. Inhale up, bringing the arms horizontally. Your right knee is above the heel. Feet are in exactly the same position. Lengthen the whole spine, lift the crown of the head towards the sky. Maybe you can sink down a little bit further. Two more breaths. On your next inhale, lengthen your front leg. Both legs are straight. Exhale, reach your right arm forward for Trikonasana. Place your right hand in the inside of the ankle and look to your upper hand. Again, shoulders above each other. And breathe towards the left side. Make sure you have enough grip with your feet on the yoga mat. Try to rip the yoga mat apart, engaging the inner thighs. Two last breaths. When you exhale, look down. Place your hands next to your foot. Stepping back to a plank position, inhale. Exhale, coming back to the knees. Inhaling up, lifting the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale for 4 counts. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to lift the left foot off the floor. Inhale, stay here, bend the knee. Exhale, heel to the buttock. Inhaling, raising the feet. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale up. And exhale. One last time. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step forwards. Placing your right knee on the floor. Stay here with your fingertips touching the floor. When you inhale, press the chest forwards and exhale, round again the spine, lengthening the left hamstring. Inhale, come to the front, pressing the hips forward. Exhale, drop the head, release the neck. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale here. Stay here. And try to raise the arms up. Bring them either above the shoulders. If it's too much, you can also keep your hands on your knee. Pressing the hips forwards. Looking between your hands. One last breath. Coming back to the twist, bring your hands together and your right elbow on the outside of your left knee. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, twist. Keep engaging your core. Every exhale, go a little bit deeper in the twist. Two last breaths. When you exhale, look down, place your right hand on the outside of your right foot. Lift the back knee and place your feet in opposite directions. Your right arm above your left arm for extended side angle stretch. So your left hand stays on the floor. Raise the arm up. And your arms can be in one line above each other. Looking in the palm of your hand. Pressing your feet firmly into the floor. Two more breaths. And then press your feet into the floor and come all the way up again to Warrior Two. Sink down in the hips, opening them. Looking to your front hand. Try to bring the shoulder blades together. And lengthening the neck. Two last breaths. On your next inhale, lengthen both legs. Exhale, Trikonasana. Reach forward with your left hand, tilt, and bring the arms above each other again. Place the whole back side of your body to an imaginary wall. Two last breaths. When you exhale, look down, place your hands alongside your foot. Inhale, come to a plank position, last vinyasa. Exhale all the way down to the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 2 last breaths here, making space between each vertebra and the back. And then come to a seated position. Placing your legs wide apart, bringing your right foot on the inside of your left thigh. And then lengthening the spine. Move your upper body towards the straight leg. And try to walk your hands a little bit forward and fall down over the straight leg. And here you might need a pillow, 1 or 2, to support your head or to place under one knee. So really take the time here to settle down, because we're going to hold the poses longer during the yin part of the class. If you wish, you can also bring something underneath your right knee. Feeling a nice opening here in the thighs and in the hip area. Breathing towards your left hamstring, completely releasing every muscle there in the legs, in the feet. And opening the right hip, feeling a stretch alongside the right side of the whole spine, all the way up to the neck. Allowing yourself to sink in the pose. Lower the pace of your breath. And coming to a standstill. How does it feel to lie completely still? Being confronted with our bodies, our limitations, our boundaries, and befriending them by bringing our breath to those areas, to the tight parts, making space on every inhale, releasing tensions on every outhale. Staying here for one last minute. Keep observing the rhythm of your breath without changing it. In Yin Yoga, we just observe Trying to stay in the present moment, embracing whatever we feel. Prepare yourself to come up again by gradually walking your hands towards you, staying here with your left leg straight. From here, lengthen the spine and place your left hand on the outside of the right knee, lengthening the spine, raise the chest, and exhale, twist to the right. Bring your chin down. Inhaling, lengthening. And see if you can go a little bit further when you exhale for a couple of breaths. Your next exhale, come to the center and change legs. Make sure your sitting bones are grounded into the floor, moving your upper body towards the straight leg and walk your hands forward. And see here where the limitations of your body tell you to stop, respecting your boundaries by placing a pillow wherever you want. Bringing your attention fully inward. Observe every breath and see if you can release tension on every out breath. And try to bring a sense of curiosity. So while you bring your attention inward, make a journey through the body and feel where the attention is drawn to. It might differ every minute or maybe even every second. Try to stay present. Where is your attention at this moment? With every breath, dive a little bit deeper inside. For one last minute. Start to prepare yourself to come out of the pose. Walking your hands towards you. Keep the legs where they are. Lengthening the spine. And place your right hand on the outside of the knee, twisting to the other side. Pressing your sitting bones down. Lengthen. And every exhale, come a bit deeper in the twist. Two last breaths. Coming back to the center. Come to a comfortable seated position. Maybe on a pillow. If you wish to lift your hips a bit up. Placing your hands on the knees. Again, pressing the sitting bones down. Trying to lift the whole spine up. Lifting the crown towards the sky. And then bringing the chin to the chest. While keeping the chest lifted. Feeling the stretch here on the back side of the neck. Try to breathe towards the back side of the neck. And gradually start to move your head from one ear to a shoulder to the other ear to the shoulder. So making half circles. Each time bringing the chin back to the chest. And switching every breath. Trying to find those juicy spots where the tension is. And maybe you want to stay there for a moment. When you find a place where there is tension, you can stay there and focus entirely on that spot while breathing towards it. Make sure you stay upright for last couple of breaths. Some last movements here. Really massaging the neck and the attachments to the shoulders. Then bring the chin to the chest again, lifting the crown up. And you can come to a position on the back, laying down on the floor. See what feels most comfortable to you. To either keep the knees bent or straighten them. Placing your hands on your lower belly. And letting the whole back side of the body drop into the floor. Letting it sink down. Bringing awareness to the pelvic floor and the lower belly, where the breath naturally flows in and out. We're going to do a last breathing technique, which is called a full yogic breath. Breathing in for the count of 4 and extending the out breath for a count of 6. So lowering the lungs where you are, deeply breathing out, and inhale for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold slightly and exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, expanding the belly and the chest. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, breathe towards your hands. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, drop. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, last time. 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And release every control of the breath. Observing your natural breath in the lower belly. You can bring the arms alongside the body. And if you wish, place a blanket on top of you. Make sure you stay warm. Letting the palms of the hands move towards the ceiling. The feet wide apart. Maybe you want to lift your head one last time off the floor, lengthening the neck, and then dropping your head down again. Starting to release all the muscles in the face. Starting with the eyes and the eyebrows. Letting the eyes drop down in the eye sockets. Relaxing the forehead and the whole skull. Letting go of any tension in the jaws by relaxing the mouth, the lips, and the cheeks. Bringing awareness to the shoulders. Making them heavy, including the arms, the lower arms, and the hands. Awareness of the breath. And the whole upper body moving gently on the rhythm of your breath. Awareness to the pelvic floor. Releasing any tension from the hips, the upper legs, the lower legs, down to the feet. And make your body as heavy as possible, as if you couldn't move anymore. And now the whole body is opened, all the energy channels have opened. Let the energy flow freely from the tip of the toes to the crown of the head. And stay here as long as you wish. Namaste.